Welcome to Arcade Audio.
Welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
And we talk about it.
Yeah, we do. We do that.
I gotta say, I'm a little offended.
Oh, no, not again.
Yeah.
A new rug?
No.
Damn it.
New shirt.
New shirt?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking plain V-neck. That's all you wear.
Yeah, and get ready for 6 more like it.
So you got yourself a uniform now?
I mean, I kind of have, but
Yeah.
I went to Old Navy over the weekend.
Nice.
They had a little sale on V-necks.
6 V-necks for $1.
7. I got seven
Couldn't resist.
V-neck shirts.
So one for each day of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all different colors.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I had 3 Old Navy V-necks, same like fabric, same cut, everything.
Uh-huh.
They're my favorite shirts.
Uh-huh. They don't make
I
them
went
anymore.
back. They're on sale.
Oh, shit.
I gotta get more. So now I got 10 of these bad boys, and it feels good. It feels real good.
That is nice. We just have our shit on lock like that.
I bagged up to donate so many old
Yeah.
itchy V-necks. And it's so nice. It's so nice. I feel so sorry for you that you need to decide what shirt you're going to wear every day. Because I just reach into my closet and I know.
Just grab yourself.
I know that no matter what shirt I get,
Yeah.
I know exactly how it'll feel. I know exactly what it'll look like. And I know that it'll match every pair of pants I have.
That is nice. What's that called? There's a word for that. Like,
It's not really a capsule wardrobe.
yeah, I mean,
Because
I guess.
it's the same thing year round.
So what?
It's something. A uniform. It's something.
It's definitely uniform.
It's
I'm happy for you.
neurotic.
I'm glad. I'm glad. It's crazy that for like the last 5 years that we've been doing this podcast, like you've just been itching the whole time.
I do like. I have this weird thing where like I can feel the clothes on my body.
Wow.
In a way where if it's not a very comfortable shirt, I'm a very delicate boy, Spencer.
You really are. Is what's funny.
But like there are days, not anymore, where I would like put on a shirt and be like, I can't do this today, and I would have to. And
It'd be like wearing a suit of armor or something. Like,
yeah, it would just be like, this is just not the day.
yeah.
But not anymore. Not anymore.
That's so funny.
Is it?
It's like constantly having like a slight sunburn, maybe.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Do you think people notice that I wear the same thing every day? And do you think it's weird?
There has.
And do other people think it's weird?
First, there's definitely been at least one person in your life that has noticed and thought like that's weird, just because there's so many people.
Sure.
But
I'm very famous.
Speaking for me personally, I've never noticed.
Cool. But
You
you're
know,
also
like,
colorblind. So
I'm super colorblind, and when I look at you, I just picture like a naked person. So no, I never notice.
Anyway, you should try wearing the same thing every day.
Okay.
Also, it's so cheap. You know, I don't need to pay any licensing fees to get a
That's
shirt
what I hate
with.
about my wardrobe is I'm constantly having to pay.
Hey, look, you take all those words off that shirt. That's an $8 shirt, my man. Would you pay $25?
Oh, I must have paid $40-$50 for this shirt. Yeah.
Think of how many plain black T-shirts you could have gotten
so
if they didn't have
true.
any words on them.
You're right. Well, I have this like this merch box thing where I pay $60 a month and I get a new shirt every month.
Is that true?
No.
Okay.
That's the worst deal of all time.
Well, I was gonna say, do you get other merch?
No, it's just one shirt that's pretty good.
And the wrong size though. Every time.
It's a real grab bag. Yeah, this merch box.
We won't tell you what kind of shirt. And we won't tell you what size.
Yeah, but every once in a while,
It's a shirt.
Every once in a while, it's a shirt that fits.
The one thing that does bother me about only wearing V-necks is that it's very hard to find. If I did want to wear a shirt that was just something Star Wars,
They typically are crew neck.
you can't find a V-neck with anything printed on it.
There's this guy, I remember. Oh, it's a person who's problematic, so I'm not gonna even mention his name. But when I saw this video 10 or 12 years ago,
Tim Allen.
Worse. But he had a video where it was not a real video, but it was like a life hack video where he was like, "Oh, this is how to pee everywhere you want, like whenever you want."
Oh, I know who
You
you're
know what
talking
I'm
about. I did not know
Yeah,
he was.
he's a very bad person.
Okay.
And the end of the video was like, hey, it's great because you can pee wherever you want, but your brain now thinks that you can just pee wherever you want. So you just like piss your bed while you're sleeping. So for you, condition your neck to be open and free with a V-neck is you pissing the bed every time you want to wear a crew neck.
I don't. The only
You
time I
can't.
wear crew necks is if I'm like working out.
Yeah. Why
Because
is
I'm
that?
already uncomfortable.
So you're like,
And-
now's the time, boys.
And they like don't make.
Workout.
I have 2 like sort of athletic V-neck shirts, and everything else they just don't fucking make it.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. If you work in a t-shirt farm, tweet at us at dilettanteball, DILETTANTEBALL, hashtag vneckformeneck. Let me know why what's the deal with these crews? It sucks. It's
I'm
it's
sorry,
tough.
man.
Yeah.
I already pray for you every day, so I'm going to pray extra hard now for you.
Thank you.
Mm.
It's not working.
Just please get my friend a smaller neck.
It's so beefy.
That's the problem.
I'm like Gaston.
Yeah.
I eat a dozen eggs for breakfast.
Mhm.
Raw.
Yeah, and you're always like expectorating everywhere.
And my cholesterol is through the roof. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is fun. Moondram Pirai.
Oh, okay, Frank Zappa's daughter.
Moondram Pirai, the translation is the crescent seen on the 3rd day following New Moon Day,
Okay.
is a 1982 Indian Tamil language romantic drama film
Okay.
written, directed, and filmed by Balu Mahendra.
Okay.
The film features Kamal Hassan and Sridevi in the lead roles, while Silk Smitha, Purnam Vishwanathan, and Y.G. Mahendra play supporting roles. The music for the film was composed by Ilayaraja, with lyrics written by Kannadasan Vairamuthu and Gangai Amaran. It also features the last song written by Kannadasan to be recorded before his death in 1981.
The film stars Chris Pratt. And
Have you ever seen any Bollywood movies?
I don't think I've ever seen a single Bollywood film.
I've
I've seen like clips or trailers. Or
sure,
things like
you've
that,
probably
but
seen like the
guy with like the big metal snake. Hold on, that was a bad description. And I don't even know. It's probably actually not.
Oh,
even
is it
Bollywood.
like the Godzilla? There's like a Godzilla.
The one I'm thinking of is like this dude who looks cool as hell. He's like a Terminator type guy.
Oh, and he opens up his jacket and like 40 guns come out or something.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's very good.
And he's fighting like a billion robots that can combine together. Maybe I don't think it's Bollywood though.
I mean, I don't know if this is. I don't know when Bollywood started, so this might not even technically be like Bollywood.
Well,
you know?
in my head, Bollywood like indicates it's like a musical, which I don't know if that's true.
I don't know either.
Okay.
But in my head, it's the same thing.
Right.
But so when I first moved here, I worked in a movie theater in the suburbs, and there just happened to be a large Indian population in that area. So we were just like it was a Regal theater. It wasn't like an
specialty.
art house or whatever or like the Music Box or something. It was just
Right.
like this is a Regal.
Right.
But we just also got a fuckload of Bollywood
That's
movies.
so smart.
Yeah.
Man, that's so smart.
And they were always packed. So I've seen a lot of I've seen a little bit of a lot of Bollywood
Okay,
movies
gotcha.
that came out in 2012.
That's so specific. That's interesting. No, I've not watched too many of those.
One of my favorites, and I don't remember the actual movie, but I do remember the poster. It was
Okay.
called Barfi, BARFI.
Ooh,
and
is this okay?
Just the way the poster looks, it looks like the poster for a fake movie that would be in the background of like some other show. It's just like
Totally.
a goofy guy like on a bike, like kind of falling off the bike.
Right.
Yeah. But it was actually so crazy to like watch them because they would switch back and forth between I don't know what language because there are so many there.
Right.
And English like super fluidly.
Like the actors would be doing it?
Yes.
Wow.
It was nutso.
That's wild. And I bet, because you probably couldn't discern yourself, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were maybe doing it with a second or third dialect.
Sure.
Like who knows?
Yeah. But yeah, and sometimes it would just be like one word, a phrase, or sometimes it would be like a whole they'd like have like a little bit of a conversation in English and then switch back.
Right.
It's
so
crazy.
funny to me, like if you're watching like Terrace House or something, and they'll be talking in the language that you don't understand, and they'll just be like, killer diller. Like, what? Why did you say that? Like, why is that in the vernacular?
Well, we do that a little bit. There's some like
A little
Spanish
bit.
words.
Yeah, like cowabunga.
What does that come from?
Oh, I don't know. I'd be guessing.
Huh.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't even.
Hawaiian. I know that much.
Is it supposed to be?
I'm just saying, like, to me, it's like surf culture.
Sure.
That's
yeah,
the best I can
ain't
do.
no way it's Hawaiian. I'm trying. I can't think of any Spanish words now that are like in.
Oh, like sayonara. Oh wait, that's Japanese. Shit. Fuck.
Adios.
Yeah.
Adios, amigos.
Yeah, totally.
But there's more. There's more. Copacetic feels like it should be in another language, but it ain't. That's just an English word.
There's a few words like that where every time I use them, I feel weird using them because it's like I've only read it or like today I used the word permutation.
Sure.
And I looked it up on Google just to make sure I knew I was like, am I using this right?
Have you heard the song Copacetic by I think it's called by Local H?
No.
It's like it's a fucking solid 90s song.
It feels like it should be by 311.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
does it have that vibe to it?
It does have a very sort of, it's like a grungy sort of amber energy to that song.
I feel like I could get into that for a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe not a whole album.
I've never heard the whole, that's the only one that I've heard, but I believe they are a Chicago band.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Have you ever tried to surf or anything? I can't even imagine doing it.
The closest I've come to surfing is I owned a boogie board and never used it.
Yep.
And I found a longboard next to a dumpster that I have
like
now.
a land longboard, not like a surfing longboard.
a land surfboard.
Right.
And I scooted around the alley on that. That was pretty fun. So no is my answer.
Yeah, I didn't either. I had a boogie board as well that I would take like to the springs and just like lay on.
Sure.
So I wouldn't even go to the ocean and use it. I would just be like, and it looked like it had the profile of like a shark, like a great white shark. And it even had like a cutout in the top for like where the mouth was. So it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Skimboarding always looks very cool.
My brother had a skimboard.
And also seems very dangerous.
It's like the most dangerous for the participant and the bystanders.
Oh yeah, that thing shoots right out, hits you in the head.
Yeah, or even just like to even set it up, you have to like chuck it down the surf. It's like you better hope there's not some guy out there just like combing for shells or with his stupid ass metal detector.
Have you ever used a metal detector?
Shells? No, never.
I bet it's really fun.
I mean, there's a point in my life when I was like a kid where I was like, oh, I need to get myself a metal detector.
Same.
What is that? Like, I gotta find some buried treasure, man.
I mean, that is it, because buried treasure is such a thing. I mean, I assume it's not actually a real thing ever.
I mean, the fact that there is absolutely like, if you go to the beach in Florida, there will be an old man with a bucket hat doing metal detecting. Mm-hmm. So it's like, what do they know that we don't know?
I mean, I bet they do find like
coins,
rings, like rings and watches and shit that just like fall off of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, I mean, old people just need something to do.
That's true.
So honestly,
just like, can you imagine? That'd be actually just chilling with your bucket hat, listening to like your favorite podcast, shoes off, just like walking in the fucking nice soft sand in the surf. And every once in a while you find $25 basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That sounds like the fucking life.
Yeah. I think that if you find something too big, that would kind of ruin it.
What do you,
because it's like every time you find something little, it's like the next one's going to be the big one. But then once you actually get the big one, it's like it's the what happens when the dog catches the car, you know? It's
right. Yeah, it's like, well, I sold it for $1,500. Like, all right, now
I'm gonna buy a nicer metal detector.
That's the loop. You do that. It's like some Animal Crossing shit.
Wait, how deep? I mean, I assume the better metal detectors just go deeper, right?
Yeah.
And at what point is it too deep to be valuable? You know, like
right.
There's metal down there. I don't know what it is.
And it's got to take an hour to dig it out.
45 feet down. Do I dig for it?
Well, what if you had like a Bass Finder kind of thing where it was like, this is for sure, it's a car under here. You don't want this car.
No.
But then...
What kind of car?
That's the thing. Like, this is actually, it's a Studebaker or whatever.
I was going to say Studebaker.
So you dig that bad boy out. All of a sudden you got yourself...
A Studebaker.
Studebaker, baby. And then you're not going to walk anymore.
Yeah, you just dangle the metal detector out the window.
Yeah, exactly. Just cruising, listening to the Beach
Because
Boys.
you can drive on the beach in Florida.
That's true. Yeah, as long as it's not turtle season.
What if you turn your car into a metal, like you put a metal detector on the bottom of your car and you just roll up and down?
Or how about you did that? It was a metal detector. Like the front was a metal detector, like like a cow catcher on a train.
Yeah.
But the bottom was a high-powered magnet.
Ooh.
So as you're driving, the front part would just like dig up the sand, and then the metal part would just suck it all up.
So you don't even really need the metal detector. You just need a big
magnet,
big scoop,
and a scoop
in the front, and a magnet.
That's true. Well, if a metal detector maybe, and it would be like tied into like the Bluetooth on your car. This is getting crazy. And then cause that way you get the satisfying like beep 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 beep.
What if it was what if it was a metal detector, but instead of pointing down, it points forward?
Okay.
So then you know how far your next bit of metal is. So then you know like, okay, I got to gun it to get to that next metal quick
before my rival gets to it.
Yeah. Okay. What if it's like, yeah, it's like Wacky Races or Fast and Furious.
Right. But it's like in a post-apocalyptic sort of a deal. Mm-hmm. But instead of like oil being the thing, it's like rings that people lost. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. For sure.
Fuck.
Well, and the thing about rings is it might not even be like you would the ring itself would not be worth much probably, right?
Because it's all about that diamond.
That's the thing. Yeah.
But gold is not
right. It's not magnetic. That's what I'm getting at. So it's like, would you put a good jewel on like a shitty ring?
No,
I don't think you would.
So you still need
you got to come through with a fine-tooth gold detector.
Well, it would still show up on a metal detector because gold is metal.
That is true. By definition, it's
just not ferrous.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it would be detected, but you wouldn't be able to suck it up with your magnet.
Is ferrous the word for magnetic?
Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Man, I think this is a good scheme.
How so?
Because we could make so much money. Like, I mean, obviously there's an initial investment in the car itself.
Sure,
which is going to put you back, oh God, 250,000 probably. Just for the magnet alone. I mean, the car could get some beater.
Well, what kind of magnet would it be? Would it be like a big old rare earth magnet? Because here's the thing, it can't be so powerful that it impacts the function of the car.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. Can you just get like a one-way? Well, then you got to deal with some sort of like plating, like a bathtub.
Okay,
maybe.
what if it's like one of those brave little toaster?
That's all I'm picturing.
Okay.
It's definitely a brave little toaster magnet. That is 100% fact.
Here's what you do.
Okay.
You get an F-350.
Okay.
You lift that bad boy.
You gotta lift it
high,
big time.
You dangle the brave little toaster magnet underneath.
Okay.
So you gotta lift it high enough so that there's some dangling room.
Some sort of like a monster truck sort of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
That's an electromagnet.
Okay.
So it only turns on when the car is running.
Oh shit. Okay.
Still might accidentally swing around and
get you to axle or something. That'd be bad. Just driving on the beach 45 miles an hour, all of a sudden you just get caught and flip. Can't do that. Well, that's why you gotta put
plastic car.
You gotta get a plastic car, and it's gotta be like a roll cage.
Ooh.
So then you're fine. It's like, well, nothing's here, folks.
What if scratch the car?
Oh wow. Okay. Start from square one.
Are you familiar with Katamari?
A little bit, yeah.
You get in a ball where the whole outside is magnets.
Oh my god. Okay. It's like one of those Zoob tubes or whatever.
Yeah. And you just run around the beach. And then at the end of the day, you roll back into your garage. You check the outside of your Katamari for your haul.
And you do that, start over tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, you might accidentally pick up some equipment, or like you might accidentally pick up somebody else's metal detector. And then you got a double metal detector.
No, you can't pick up. If a metal detector was made of metal, they'd be going off all the time, my man.
Smell you later.
I'm sure I've told you this, but that series infuriates me that the first one doesn't have the Dark Knight in it.
Yeah.
No, well,
do you know the Rambo, first three Rambo movies?
First one is called First Blood. Mm-hmm. Then the second one is Rambo First Blood
2.
Part,
First Blood Part 2. And then the next one,
Rambo 3.
Rambo 3.
That's so good.
That's very good. Yeah.
Ooh, I love that. Like Alien. Aliens. Terminator. Terminators.
What if it was just a
Star Wars. Stars Wars.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.